If you see a cross-shaped mark in the palm of your hand, do not think it is something ordinary, because just by doing one simple thing, your life could take a surprising turn toward greater wealth and less debt in ways that might even shock you. Hello, my name is Master Quan. Many people live their entire lives without ever realizing that they are holding a powerful key in their hands, a mark that shows they have the ability to shift their financial energy more strongly than others. What is special here is this. With just one small daily practice, something simple, gentle, and easy to do, their wealth energy can quickly change direction. Their debt begins to lighten, their mind becomes more at peace, work flows more smoothly, and money starts coming in more steadily. In this video, I will help you check whether you have this cross-shaped mark or not. And more importantly, I will walk you through practical steps that are easy to follow, not based on superstition, and not complicated, so you can activate your own wealth energy starting today. So if you are worried about debt, struggling financially, or even if you just want to live a more peaceful and abundant life, stay with me until the end of this video. I truly believe that if you listen all the way through and practice exactly what I share, your life will begin to shift. Right now, to open up your flow of prosperity, leave a comment with a positive affirmation, something like, "I open the door and welcome prosperity into my life." And if you want to keep receiving tips on Feng Shui and the art of transforming your destiny, do not forget to hit subscribe so you will not miss the next video. Before we dive into the things that can transform your financial destiny, we need to figure out one important question. Do you actually have a cross-shaped mark in your palm or not? Now open up your hand. I will help you identify it right away. As you open your palm, the first thing I want you to do is look at the area between the two major lines, the heart line on top and the head line just below it. These are two lines that almost everyone has, but what most people overlook is that the space between them is actually the most important energy intersection of the entire palm. And the cross-shaped mark, if it appears, will be located precisely in this area. Take your time and look closely. If in this central zone, you see two small lines crossing each other to form something that looks like a cross or a tilted X, then you are holding one of the rarest signs in Eastern palmistry. It is not located on the edges, not above or below, but appears exactly at the meeting point of emotion and logic, the symbolic and energetic place where your heart and your mind come together. Now, what is important to understand is that this cross mark does not need to be perfect or bold. It does not need to be a clearly drawn shape or sharply defined to have meaning. In fact, most people who have this mark usually have lines that are thin, slightly tilted, or easy to miss at first glance. But as long as the mark is in the right central spot, where the two main lines do not touch it but only surround it, that alone is powerful enough to carry significance. Identifying the cross is kind of like noticing a subtle sign in life. It does not show up to grab attention, but rather reveals itself to those who truly need it and who are genuinely ready to change. These lines form naturally over time, reflecting how you think, how you process emotions, and the rhythm of your daily life. That is why, even if the mark is faint or off-centered, it still carries a unique message meant just for you. If you have just discovered the cross-shaped mark in your hand, there is no need to worry. On the contrary, consider it a subtle gift that life has given you. It is a reminder that you have the ability to shift your destiny more quickly than others, as long as you learn how to direct your energy in the right way. And with just one simple practice that I will share in a moment, your burden of debt could begin to lighten, and prosperity could start to flow to you more naturally and consistently. But even if you do not see this mark, keep watching. What I am about to share is not just for those who have the cross mark. It can uplift anyone's financial and spiritual energy, especially if you are seeking more peace, ease, and abundance in life. Now that you know whether or not you have the cross, let us move on to the most important part, the practical steps you can take to shift your own destiny. First, spend 3 minutes a day in intentional stillness. People with a cross-shaped mark often carry a very unique kind of energy, sensitive, strong, and easily stirred. When your inner state is unsettled, your wealth energy gets tangled up too. That makes it hard to keep money, easy to feel stressed, and more likely to make poor decisions. But the moment you calm your internal energy, even just briefly, your prosperity flow begins to shift in a more positive direction. You can start by finding a quiet spot. It could be a corner of your room, by a window, or any place that makes you feel safe. Sit with your back straight, relax your shoulders, and let your body settle naturally. Then take a deep breath in, as if you are drawing in a clean light, and exhale slowly, like you are releasing all the burdens that have been weighing down your chest. Keep breathing slowly like that. Do not try to force anything, and do not pressure yourself to achieve some result. As your breath begins to settle, your mind will start to quiet down. And in that very moment, allow a positive affirmation to arise in your thoughts. You can say it quietly to yourself or simply let the words float gently in your mind. Today, I welcome prosperity into my life. Or even something simpler, I am opening myself to abundance. The point is not to force yourself, to believe it instantly, but to create a gentle anchor that helps your mind focus on something positive. Once your mind is centered, the energy around you begins to align as well. That is what gives this practice its power. It brings you back into balance. And when you are in balance, prosperity naturally starts to flow. Just 3 minutes a day, so simple you can do it anytime. In the morning before leaving the house, while waiting for a ride, or right before starting work. Yet its effect is like resetting your entire inner rhythm. The calmer your mind, the clearer your path to wealth, the more focused your thoughts, the more aligned your direction. Second, clear out the southeast corner of your home. In many traditional Feng Shui systems, the southeast corner is considered the area that represents wealth, not because of superstition, but because it is directly connected to the circulation of energy that supports growth and prosperity. When this corner is bright, open, and full of life, your wealth energy becomes clearer, more fluid, and less likely to get stuck. Try standing in the center of your home and use your phone's compass to find the southeast direction. Once you locate it, take a few minutes to look at that area. Most people tend to let the southeast corner become a storage zone for old stuff. Cardboard boxes, plastic bags, or things that are no longer in use. But those exact items are what creates stuck energy, like money getting lost in piles of forgotten paperwork. So the first step is to clear that space, dust it off, gather up the clutter, and get rid of anything that is no longer valuable or necessary. Simply clearing the area opens up new space, as if you just made way for positive energy to come flowing in. Once the southeast corner is clean, let light reach it as much as possible. Light represents clarity, transparency, and forward movement. If the space is dark, damp, or blocked off, it becomes difficult for wealth energy to flow. You can turn on a small lamp in the evening or open the curtains to let in natural daylight during the day. Then, if you want to enhance your wealth energy even further, place a small potted plant in that spot, preferably something green, fresh, and easy to care for. Green plants not only bring life into a space, but are also symbols of growth. A space that is clean, well-lit, and alive. That is the ideal environment for prosperity energy to grow each day. Third, reorganize your wallet. Your wallet is not just a place to store cash and cards. It represents your relationship with abundance. When your wallet is messy, filled with old receipts, expired slips, or random scraps of paper, it reflects disorder in how you manage your finances. And chaotic energy never attracts wealth. Start by opening your wallet and taking a slow, honest look inside. If you see receipts from weeks ago, shopping slips that no longer matter, or bits of paper with random notes, then it is time to let them go. Every piece of paper like that holds on to the energy of past spending, like carrying around old money stories you no longer need. Clearing them out makes room for clarity and stability to move in. Once your wallet is free of unnecessary stuff, organize each compartment. Arrange your cash neatly, all facing the same direction. This is not just about appearances. It creates a feeling of order, control, and respect toward money. When you treat money with respect, you send out a clear signal that you are ready to receive more. Your wallet should also never be completely empty. An empty wallet usually carries the energy of lack, You can keep a small symbolic amount, maybe a high denomination bill or a few shiny coins, as a sign of abundance. This is not about superstition, but about helping your mind always feel the presence of wealth. Also, pay attention to the condition of your wallet. If it is old, torn, has a broken zipper, or peeling material, it might be time to get a new one. A clean, sturdy, attractive wallet with fresh energy supports your sense of financial stability. Reorganizing your wallet is a small act with a big impact because it touches your everyday financial habits. When your wallet is tidy, your mindset becomes clearer. And when your mind is clear, you make better decisions. Better decisions lead to better financial flow. That is why something as simple as reorganizing your wallet can be a turning point for someone with a cross mark in their palm. Fourth, fix any leaking water immediately. Many people overlook the fact that, in Feng Shui, water represents the flow of prosperity, luck, and circulation. When water is dripping, drop by drop, little by little, it is as if your wealth energy is leaking away without you even noticing. Think about it this way. Every drop that falls from a leaking faucet, a loose sink valve, or a toilet that does not seal properly is a quiet reminder that financial energy is slipping out of your home. This is not about superstition. It is the energetic symbolism. Leaks always equal loss, and any form of repeated loss creates disruption in both your financial situation and your emotional well-being. When the energy in your home is unstable, your life outside becomes more unstable too. You may find yourself distracted, spending on unnecessary things or worrying over small amounts that build up into a heavy burden. That is why fixing water leaks is not just about fixing something physical. It is about restoring the energy flow around you. So take a few minutes to walk around your home. Turn off your faucets and check if any drops continue to fall. Listen carefully to your toilet. Do you hear a faint hissing sound after flushing? Check the kitchen sink. Are there damp spots, pooling water, or discolored patches? Small issues like these, if ignored, not only damage your home's interior, but also weaken its energy. When you discover a leak, do not put it off until tomorrow. Fix it right away. Whether it means tightening a valve, replacing a small rubber gasket, or calling in a plumber, the act of repair is like patching a hole in your financial energy flow. Stopping the water from leaking is how you stop wealth from slipping away. Fixing a leak might not seem like a big deal, but it is a strong declaration that you respect your own prosperity. You are keeping your financial energy intact, unbroken and undiminished. And for those with a cross-shaped mark, who are more responsive to energy than others, this step is even more crucial. Fifth, do one kind act every day. It may sound simple, but the impact it has on your energy is deeper than you might expect. People with a cross-shaped mark are highly sensitive to karma. What you give out, you receive back very quickly. When you put good out into the world, you are not just helping others. You are actively brightening the source of energy within you. And that is the foundation for creating lasting prosperity. You do not need to do anything grand. Just one small, gentle, sincere action is enough to shift your energy field for the day. You could hold the door open for someone walking in, help an elderly person carry something, say something kind to someone feeling down, or simply smile at a person rushing past. These small actions cost you nothing but light up your spirit, and that subtle brightness makes a difference. A kind act is like a ray of light piercing your day. It raises your inner vibration to a higher frequency, pulling you away from heavy energies like stress, anxiety, or fear of lack. When you do good, your mind feels lighter. And when your mind is light, wealth has space to flow in. People with the cross mark are especially sensitive to this because your energy reacts faster and more clearly than others. There will be days when your mood is off or life feels too busy to think about helping someone else. But on those very days, a small act of kindness holds the most power. It is like turning on a light switch in a dark room, and once the light appears, everything around you begins to feel different. One important thing I hope you remember: do kind things not to earn wealth, but to realign your own energy. When your inner world shines, prosperity finds its way to you. When you plant good seeds, blessings naturally return. not in some magical way, but in a deeply natural one. You meet better people, make wiser decisions, and attract the right opportunities. Sixth, every night write down 3 things you want to let go of. This is not some complex spiritual ritual. It is simply a way to clear your mind before you go to sleep, which is the time when your energy is most actively renewing itself. At night, when everything has calmed down, sit with a small piece of paper or a journal dedicated to this practice. Place your feet flat on the ground, relax your shoulders, take a deep breath, and allow your mind to gently face whatever you have been carrying. Worries about money, draining habits, pent-up stress, or negative thoughts that you do not want to take into the next day. Writing down 3 things you want to release is not about repeating your fears. It is about separating them from your mind. When you write down debt, worry, emotional spending, anger, or anything else weighing on you, you are placing it outside of your body instead of letting it live in your heart. Once something is brought into the light, it no longer controls you. Some days you might just write a few simple words. Other days it might be a longer entry. Either way is fine, as long as you are honest with yourself. You do not need to write neatly or beautifully or for anyone else to read. This is your private space, a place where your mind can breathe, release, and feel free from the things that have blocked your wealth energy all day. When you finish writing your 3 things, close your eyes for a moment and imagine placing those burdens outside your door. You are not taking them into your sleep, and you are not letting them follow you into tomorrow. Even this one small action will make your mind feel clearer, lighter, and more orderly. And that is what creates space for prosperity to enter. People with a cross-shaped mark are especially sensitive to inner energy. When you clear your mind each night, you are resetting your own financial energy flow. You will sleep more deeply, wake up with better clarity, and start to see everything in a more balanced way. In that state, it becomes easier to make wise financial decisions, avoid costly mistakes, and recognize the right opportunities when they come. 7th, minimize conflict within your family. You can be hardworking, strong-willed, and have big dreams, but if your home is filled with constant tension, harsh words, or recurring arguments, your wealth energy will be blocked immediately. That is because family is the place where your personal energy gets recharged every day. If that space is filled with conflict, your financial energy gets thrown off balance too. When you speak with a calm and gentle voice, you are creating a stable vibration for yourself. But when you speak in anger, speak to win, or react impulsively, you throw your own energy into chaos. This is especially true for those with a cross-shaped mark. You absorb the energy around you very quickly, and you react strongly to disorder. Sometimes even a small argument can leave you emotionally unsettled for hours or even days, and that directly affects your ability to make smart financial choices. Pay attention. When you are upset, stressed, or in conflict, are you more likely to spend impulsively, lose patience, make a poor decision, or feel like everything is spinning out of control? That is because conflict throws off your internal energy rhythm. And when your mind is out of alignment, your fortune follows. Instead of reacting right away when something upsets you, give yourself permission to pause for a moment. Take a deep breath, not just a quick one, but a full, intentional breath to bring your energy back to center. Slow your voice down. Lowering your tone even just slightly can shift the atmosphere in the entire room. In many cases, that one small adjustment is enough to prevent an argument from escalating. If the situation feels overwhelming or emotionally charged, gently step out of the room for about 30 seconds to let your energy settle and reset. That moment of space is not you avoiding the issue. It is a powerful way of protecting the peace and emotional balance within your home. And your home is not just a physical place. It is the core space where your wealth energy is nourished, restored, and allowed to grow stronger every single day. Your family does not need to be perfect, but it does need to be peaceful. A peaceful home is not one without disagreements. It is one that knows how to handle them with respect and mindfulness. When your living space becomes more calm, your financial energy becomes more stable. Money comes in more smoothly, your mind becomes sharper, and your fortune grows stronger. If you have made it this far, It means you have taken a truly important step in the journey of reopening your path to prosperity. The cross-shaped mark in the palm of your hand is not some mysterious symbol to fear. It is a reminder that you have the ability to shift your life more quickly than others. And every single practice you have just learned, from 3 minutes of stillness, clearing the wealth corner, organizing your wallet, to maintaining harmony in your family, may seem small on their own, but together they form a powerful force. Prosperity does not come from magic. It comes from a clear mind, a peaceful home, clean energy, and the right actions. As long as you stay consistent, little by little, you will start to feel a shift inside your heart, and soon after, a shift in your life as well. Before you leave this video, take a moment to leave a comment with a positive affirmation, something like, "I am entering the most prosperous chapter of my life." This is how you send your very first signal to the universe that you are ready. And if you want to keep receiving deep and practical guidance to nurture both wealth and peace in your daily life, do not forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Your journey of transformation is just beginning, and I will be right here, walking with you every step of the